Hey guys, Specialist here. I'm HG and
PJ.
Guys, please watch this video because I think PJ's gonna get mad at me for the amount of times I had to re-record this because I am kind of a noob today. So please hit that like button and subscribe because today we're gonna be talking about everything that is going to be announced and the day and everything you want to know about that super hyped Nintendo Direct that's happening this December. So PJ's gonna start it off here.
Yep, so the first thing that we think is going to happen in this special presentation is Cloud is obviously going to be released. So he's going to be released along with the Midgar stage and most likely released like after the Direct. I mean, this happens kind of a lot with the DLC, so pretty expected. So, yep.
Yeah. Then we also have here our characters that we think are gonna get released, like the winners of the ballot, essentially. And those characters, we are gonna not include Cloud in this list of characters because we're just gonna say that Cloud is probably he was voted for on the fighter ballot, but we're just gonna say that Nintendo added him like they added Mega Man. It's just a very popular character to be added in by both the trolls and Twitch chat and spamming on that E3 live stream, and people who legitimately want the character in. So I'm thinking that just Nintendo wanted to add this in because it's like that Mega Man. Just people love Cloud and they have all their reason to. So the three characters would be, one would be a veteran because in almost every release they do they release a veteran like Lucina with Captain Falcon. They really like to have old characters mixed in with the new. Sometimes that means too many clones being added in one game, and Melee is the definition of that. But that character would be Wolf because Wolf is really the only veteran we haven't seen yet. And PJ is so hyped to see Wolf in because he used to use Wolf a lot in Brawl, right?
Yeah, good times.
Yeah, definitely. And we are thinking that other than that is probably going to be Nintendo's character that they want to add. Now, I might have just contradicted myself by saying that Cloud is being chosen by Nintendo, but in this case, we're going to say that it's Shovel Knight because I think that Nintendo really wants to add this character because they want to tighten the bond between indies and Nintendo. Because if you look at like their marketing campaigns and stuff, they really want to show how tight-knit they are with indies and how welcoming they are. And that's what they need because they weren't able to get the AAA developers on the Wii U. So they're trying to get the indie developers that are going to trust them because they really have no choice.
Yeah.
And with that is Shovel Knight, of course, like from Platinum Games. No, what am I talking about? Yacht Club Games. And like PJ said in one of the previous recordings, there has been the amiibo, and they've been declining to share information about this and lying about what they're going to do in terms of anything, if they do anything for Smash Bros. But definitely, probably going to be him, and everyone's hyped to see him in Smash, so that would be great. And then finally is the character who actually wins the SSB4 fighter ballot, which could be anyone. We don't actually know the results, but if we could choose one that we think that is probably going to win, because just looking at a bunch of YouTube comments and stuff, and people that we want to see that makes sense, would be the Inklings, right?
Yep.
So like they have a perfect moveset, like it's so ease, man. Like it's ease, like those kids who play Brawl online, they think they're good, but if they start on Brawl, they're casuals, so they're ease.
Oh my.
Melee's where it's at, JK. That's for the hardcore people who like think they're better than everybody else, aka the snobs. No offense to anyone who plays Melee competitively, but SSB4 is way better. So pick that up. Like, I want to say a reference here, but I feel like I'll be cut from the air if I do, and YouTube will ban me for life. So I
agree.
So we should leave it there. So anyways, what else do you think is going to be announced at the Direct?
Well, probably a new trailer for these characters that you just listed off. So, you know, it's gonna be a pretty action-packed trailer. So saying our predictions are right, I mean, Shovel Knight is kind of a given, and so is Wolf. So, I mean, it's gonna be kind of cool to see how they work that into a trailer. Again, assuming our predictions are right. And
What about our
the
predictions
Inkling...
about Goku?
Oh yeah, Goku definitely gonna get in a 10 out of 10 video game character. Just kidding. But yeah, pretty action-packed trailer, and they're probably gonna like these three characters that we're assuming are gonna get in, probably released in like early 2016.
Yeah, definitely. We did say this before that probably they get released in early 2016. Like PJ said, like he was thinking New Year's or something, which I think it would be best to release it on Chinese New Year's because that's the only day I get free money.
Oh my god.
What? Why did she just say, "Oh my gosh"?
Just the fact that you just said that.
I get an allowance, but geez, I get like I'm not sure why, but it's like Chinese New Year. Like I get these red things that have like. You know what? Forget it. Okay. You know what? Screw you guys. You guys didn't come here for vlogs.
Just cut that from the video. Just move on.
No, I just going in the bloopers. Okay. Anyways, yeah. Okay. So we. Okay. What were we talking about?
We were talking about the trailer.
Chinese New Year's.
No. We were talking about the trailer and when it's going to be released. When are the new characters going to be released? You said New Year, and then what do you seriously think? Come on.
Okay,
Come on.
yeah.
Hurry up.
Okay, true. Now, if only they were as true with us as the U.S. government, because, you know, they obviously aren't. Anyways, now, the release date for the actual full direct we think is going to happen on the 3rd if they go with the Game Awards route, because, you know, they're probably going to release the actual full gameplay trailer for Legend of Zelda the Wii U Awakens. And we're thinking that maybe they might do the trailer like in a separate room or something, and they might just live stream it separately to the thing. But the thing that's most likely and just way more likely and makes way more sense and we prefer a lot more would be the 6th. So why the 6th of December? Because 6 is an interesting number.
No, stop. Just no Illuminati. Stop. No, stop. Just.
I was before PJ cut me off. I was gonna say, okay, forget it. There's a Half-Life reference there, but you know, jeez, this is going way too far. MLG Mountain Dew Doritos.
Has science gone too far?
Science gone too far. Hashtag Call of Duties. And the 6th is the day of the release in, well, specifically 2014 was the day of the release of SSB4 Wii U in Japan. So like we've said, that there's most Nintendo games have shut it off after 1 year of updates. You know, MK8 would be an example of that. They stopped updating it, like they said that they would only supply it for 1 year, and they did that. They did the DLC for the characters, like they added the Link and Isabelle, because we all know we wanted Isabelle.
Yep.
Definitely. And all those characters that we really didn't want: Tanuki Mario, Cat Peach, and Dry Bowser. Who even asked for this? What happened to the Koopa Troopas? No one cares about Dry Bowser. The Splatoon is probably gonna have the same thing, so we're thinking that exactly 1 anniversary year of Japan, because you know Nintendo usually likes to release things like we've seen with characters released in they have their trailers being released on the day of something in Japan, because they really hate Americans. Not sure why. It might have something to do with World War II, but you know, I can't confirm that.
Dude.
Anyways, they they have like a lot of the releases. Like I think that Meta Knight was released or on the day of Japan's release of Kirby Triple Deluxe. Don't quote me on that. Unless
it was King DDD that got released.
Yeah, King D. On the day of Triple Deluxe.
Yeah, the Japanese release
Of Triple Deluxe released Diddy Kong.
No, I'm saying Diddy or King DDD.
Oh yeah, King DDD. Okay, I heard Diddy for some reason. So yeah, like PJ said,
Cause that makes sense.
like King Diddy said, he was released on the Japanese release date because for some reason Nintendo doesn't like the American release dates, and you can't blame them because why would they want to release announce a character on a country that they aren't nationalized in?
There was a bunch of characters announced, like I would see on Miiverse, like in honor of blank's Japanese release date or in honor of blank's European release date,
and in honor of Half-Life 3's non-release date.
True.
Which is definitely March 3rd of 3,333. Illuminati confirmed. And, that would be the perfect day to say that the anniversary would release along with Cloud, like PJ said. But, yeah, definitely probably those DLC characters will not be released that day. Sure, they could, in terms of maybe Wolf and Shovel Knight were probably pre-planned, so they could have done that earlier. They probably would have had time to do that earlier, so maybe they do release it early, and the 2 months that they had from October to December would have just been the time that they would have been able to develop the Inkling to add into Smash, since we all love Inklings.
Yep.
And just search them up on DeviantArt. Forget that, you'll be scarred for life. Don't do that. What else do you think will be added into for final thoughts about Smash? Because I think that this could be the final thing that happens to Smash in terms of changes, maybe.
So, final patch, I'm gonna have to say that they're gonna probably do one more character balance that people are gonna have a like-hate relationship with. Probably a new mode. I mean, they've already added tournament mode through DLC, but whatever. Or through an update. And this is really unlikely, but I know Sakurai said no story mode, but this is just something I'd like to see. I kind of want to see story mode, because why release story mode and then add a bunch of DLC characters?
Now, are you sure you're not talking about Star Wars Battlefront? Because we all wanted to see a story mode.
No, not again. Please, not again. Just
Okay.
long story, we got into a little rant for like 9 minutes on Star Wars Battlefront, but anyway, continue.
Okay. Yeah.
Last
continue.
recording out of 15, but yeah, that's pretty unlikely, because Sakurai said that he's not doing that because of all the copyright kind of cutscenes posted on the internet. So he's not doing that, but it's just something that a lot of people really want to see.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, for modes that I would like to see in Smash, PJ just that's a great idea, man. I completely forgot about modes in Smash because I pretty much play one-on-one online, and that's about it.
Yeah.
But I would really like to see a zombies mode from Call of Duty Zombies Warfare.
Not again. Not again.
But Nintendo really revolutionizes every genre that they do. So one game that they haven't done was a zombies video game, Left 4 Dead type things, and it would be pretty cool for them to try to revolutionize that type of genre, apocalyptic and zombies, because that's a really huge money making genre. Ask Call of Duty, ask Fallout, ask anything, ask The Walking Dead. If you don't get bitten by them first, or unless you're Glenn and you disappear for some crazy amount of reasons, even though he's obviously being hinted at that he's still alive. What are we talking about? Nintendo? Yeah, screw them. Why did they not add Ridley? That's the real concern. So we really want to see Ridley in this final update. I wouldn't be surprised, actually, on the topic of Ridley, if Nintendo decides to do April Fools, because this would be a great thing in terms of controversy that would make Nintendo's games popular for April Fool's Day. On the April Fool's Day, they should maybe they'll do this on the final update. They'll have on the April Fool's Day of 2016, they'll make Ridley show up on the roster menu, and then make him disappear all other days. But you can't even play as him. You could just see him on the menu. That's it.
Yeah.
So that would be a great thing for, like, you know, giving Nintendo boost, because people would like talk about that on news sites, and people would like buy Smash Bros. And yeah, it would be like, you know, considered like clickbait in terms of like they're just tricking people into buying the game. But you know, Nintendo's got to do what Nintendo's got to do. Yep. So the other thing would be for the updates would be like legitly this time, not a zombies mode. I would really like to see like maybe more like mini games, because we've seen like the stadium modes where you have the targets, you have the hit the thing with the bat, because Nintendo is obsessed with baseball. Look at how many Super Mario Striker games there are. Yeah, Super Mario Strikers and that Rusty's skills at CS:GO. Welcome to Strikecast.
Yeah, that's our new branch, everyone. I just wanted to give this beautiful announcement. We are now converting from Smash to Counter-Strike. It's really surprising. No, but
effective
really.
Of now.
Yeah. And yeah, this video is gonna go on for like.
No. It's actually not. It's actually not. So we need more mini games, I would think, because there should be. There's a lot of those mini games. Like we were trying to play SSB4 event modes, but there's a real big lack of like 2-player event modes. So I think that like adding more mini games for 2 people to play, like it doesn't have to be like that board game type thing that we stayed up till like 4 in the morning playing. Not sure why, but that was, I guess we should have bought tabletop instead. But really, like there's a really big like easy stuff that they could do. It doesn't require much coding, and Sakurai could finally rest up, and he could even make it pay DLC. I wouldn't mind paying for that thing. Not too much. I would kind of mind it, kind of not. So, you know, other than that, I think that is going to be everything that's going to be announced at the thing, besides the ballot results. So, anyways, guys, tell us your thoughts on what do you think is going to be released on December the 6th, 2014. You've heard it here first. If any article quotes that they've know the release date, it's rumored. They stole it from us, guys, so please hunt them down. Do a witch hunt. Plus for us, and we'll take them to court, and we will hope that they have big monies so that we can, like, buy all the DLC in Smash, because I haven't been buying that DLC because it's racking up way too much money, and I've been spending all the rest of it on CS:GO skins instead. So Nintendo, you gotta add more cosmetics. Please no, there's too many alt costumes. So anyways, guys, Ryu is a great character in Smash, and shout out to my Ryu cast boys.
End the video.
And don't forget to like, subscribe.
No. This is Smashcast signing out. Peace.
That was a great recording.